This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome everyone to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Ducks will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Cowboys offense will have the first possession of the game. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Looking to throw, it's Flores. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line, not enough to move the sticks. And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So Oregon's offense has the ball for the first time. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
Man, I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up.
He's going to go for a big one. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
Oh, man, you've got to love this execution if you're an offensive play caller. Watch the QB. He does such a good job buying time, using his eyes. Receiver starts on the right side all the way across the formation. He takes his time, throws a great throw. Receiver makes the catch, does the rest, gets in the end zone for 6.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Freeman. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. On the ground, it's Brock. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. Let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma State. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and then they'll get themselves into those rankings.
And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the gun, running back gets the give. Still running at the 40. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with the first down. the play fake, now to throw. Finds the tight end. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He's in open space downfield. There he goes! And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Cowboys didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Safe completion on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Flores. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He slides that just inside the right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Finds his man. It's Stewart. There he goes! Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Got it behind the line. It's Moore. Oh, what a move to get room! He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Wants to keep it in the air. Catch in the middle, it's Stewart. Good pick up there, they'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41. Moore to the air. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Oregon!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
They They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. They'll run the counter, and he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. He works his way to the 21-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. The Cowboys will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Moore will throw. With the catch, it's Moore. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. They'll run the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. The sure hands. It's Benson. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Grabbed behind the line. It's low. The Ducks will have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Ducks are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And they didn't have to blitz. They brought in the dime package, more speed on the field so we can cover in the back end and then let the D-line do what great D-line do.
They'll send out the kicker here. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Flores. A little release to the back. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brock. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Finds his tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Cowboys look to keep this drive humming. Lost a throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Ford. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. Using his legs, it's Brock. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Keeps it on the bootleg. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Catch in the middle, it's Freeman. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. It is perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. RPO complete to open the drive. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff from the gun. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Benson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Ducks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Moore to the air. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And the offense, man, he couldn't find anybody open. Like, somebody's got to create some separation, or what do? How about I throw a jump ball to one of my big receivers out wide that can go up and dunk on somebody's head and catch the football? Maybe find my big playmakers and try to force them the ball down here in the red zone.
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this pass plays trying to help their defense. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Past the first down marker and still running. He's up to 49 yards on the ground in this first quarter. That is a terrific start. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll leave it with him. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking for a man, it's Flores. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hughes. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Stewart.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
On third down, going up top. Caught near the sticks, it's Moore. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Caught in the backfield, it's Stewart. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. Moore will throw. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. Looking downfield on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country, and you saw it on that last play coming away with it.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Smashes it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Bringing it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Running back searching for a hole. Picks his way ahead, pickup of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Flores. He'll throw it. Makes the catch. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out, makes the grab at the 30. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
After that huge play, right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Pulls and fires complete. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be 1st and goal. And the Ducks line it up with a 1st and goal. They want to throw it. It's complete on the right side. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Ducks!
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll return it. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the gun, running back on the move. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Cowboys just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Dropping back, it's Flores. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Cowboys send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on third down. Pocket breaking down. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Ducks decide to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
To the ground with the back. Stuffed almost in his track, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. And the Cowboys come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They kick it away on fourth down. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Moore to the air. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Ducks need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Found enough room to cross the 25 and out to the 27-yard line. That's not enough to move the chains. It'll be fourth down. The kick is on its way. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after the completion.
And that's good enough for a first down.
To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Fitzpatrick. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. They think there's room to run to the right here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. This time, they get him in the backfield, and they take back what he got on the previous play. Motion from the wide receiver. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the catch. It's Fitzpatrick. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Looking downfield, it's Flores. That's caught. It's Ford. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second, looking for the end zone. And he's forced out of bounds, close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. Will they be able to get that one more yard and stick it in here on 3rd down? Trying play action. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
That is how it's done. It's go time in the red zone, 3rd and goal. We need a sack, need a big play. That was a monster sack by the defense. Let's go.
And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Right down the boulevard. Had to settle for the field goal.
That is the score. 33, Oklahoma State, 9.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The RPO, it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Ducks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Moore will throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. A strike downfield. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. All right, guys, let's think big picture for Oregon. Doesn't matter what time of season it is. A top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. When you've got a very low number beside your name, you're going to get everybody's best shot. And that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today. A lot of eyeballs watching this game, David. A lot of expectations on this team. Now it's time to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, and the offseason was so much more important when you know you're playing a highly ranked team to start the season. Attention to detail higher, excitement higher, a chance to go out and prove something very early in the season.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Here's the pressure. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll look to pin him deep. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He makes a catch. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. To the air, it's Flores. Got a man, it's Fitzpatrick. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
The run to the left. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up and they cannot get it done.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Catch in the middle, it's Stewart. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Give to the back. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Moore to the air. Bringing the heat. Hit as he throws. Finds his big tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Well, you're always going to wonder what would have, could have, should have happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Grabbed in the middle, it's Freeman. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Cowboys with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Oh, they're after him! And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops the throw. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets a block. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run it from the gun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quick release by the QB. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, a lot of space. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. Moore will throw. Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. If you need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
And he added the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Gets it to him on the screen. Finds a crease at the 20. Gets it out to the 22 before going out of bounds, and they are suddenly out of trouble.
Third down coming.
Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Cowboys want to move quickly.
For the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Running to Green. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Looking to pass, it's Flores. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Ducks! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the upright. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Lloyd. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. That's caught. It's Fitzpatrick. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they can take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Moore to the air. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. That last completion sets him up on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Benson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Ducks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Unleashes one. Snagged in the middle. It's low. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Finding an escape route.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Quick release on the RPO. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moore. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
I think if you're the head coach here, it's a bit of a mixed reaction to your passing attack so far in this game. You put up a bunch of yards throwing the football, you've lit up the scoreboard, but you've also given up 4 sacks. Pass protection has been a problem so far in this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
Man, this offense has had a great day, and they've put some big plays together. But the last 2 plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks. The offensive line has to do a better job.
And the Ducks will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To throw, it's Flores. They're setting up the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Reads it, fires complete. The Cowboys get enough to move the chains. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Sets up the screen. Wide open spaces. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Catch in the middle, it's Ford. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Complete. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down.
At the 34-yard line. Good enough.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's gonna run it. Ball's out. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. Touchdown.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
hit that one with some aggression for the point after. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. From the gun, give on the inside. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Moore will throw. Got it in the middle. It's Casper. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? He'll pull it on the read. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
To the air on 1st down. Steps away. Did the work himself. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked them apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also showing you he can do it with his puppies. Taking off, running, getting the 1st down. Nice scramble. He's shown you a little bit of everything today.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Hughes. Got enough space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Dropping back, it's Flores. Trying to set up the screen. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Pulls it and fires to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. The Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Hits him inside the 20, still going. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
And the Cowboys are rolling down the field. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. The hand to the running back. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. It'll be 3rd